Hi everyone, I'm going to make a video and show everyone how to change a electrical outlet in your house. First things first, hit the breaker so that you have no power to the socket here. I use a night light to test it. There's nothing in there. So, first thing I'm going to do, go ahead and take off the center screw to get the plate off. Some of them have the plates right here. This one's been painted over before, so you can see it's going to be a little bit difficult to get that stuff out. Shouldn't be a problem. These are usually Phillips. Just push in real hard and they should break loose. Usually take that and just pry it a little bit. I want to be real careful not to break the paint that's going to go outside of the cover plate. Okay, real gently pull this out. On this particular one we have, see the camera here. This one has the two white wires on one side and two black wires on the other side. What I'm going to do, since I have plenty of wire here available, I'm just going to, you always try to pull these out if you can and save them. Sometimes you can't. So in that situation, I just grab a pair of wire cutters and simply just cut the wires as close as possible. So now you have your wires like that. Try to keep them all separate. I use the 14 on this one, which is the third one down, just to strip a little bit off here. That's about as much as you need. Half inch, maybe just a tiny bit more. It helps if you make sure that these are all perfectly straight before you try to strip them. You also want to make sure you don't pull it right out of the wall. I can kind of gauge that. Sometimes you'll pull this box right out and then you really got problems. As you can see, this one here is pretty tight as it is. I'm going to bring it up as close as possible. I'm buying these square designer based plugs. I like these, they seem to be pretty good. In this particular case, you have a silver screws, gold screws. White goes to silver, black goes to gold. They have 4 holes in the back here. I usually take my angled needle on those pliers and just try to push them in real nice and straight. Make sure you get as deep as possible so that it's nice and flush. Take your Phillips screwdriver, tighten these down. If your plug has a just bare copper wire in it, that's most likely the ground. Our house is built in '59. It does not have that. So I just screw this in so that it fits into the hole best possible. Okay, now that we got that side done, we can turn this around here, grab our angled needle nose, and do the same thing over here. Again, tighten it down with your Phillips screwdriver. Make sure you're using a large enough Phillips. The smaller Phillips will seem to work, but they'll actually strip the screw out sometimes. Make sure you have a decent sized Phillips screwdriver. Now all you got to do is line this back up and push it in. Make sure that this plate is parallel to the wall, and basically you don't want it to sit angled like this or this. It needs to be nice and straight. And then just take your Phillips screwdriver again and start either the top or the bottom, and then start the other one. From here you're just going to screw it in basically, and then make sure you go back and forth, not doing one all the way. I do this by hand. I don't use a screw gun or anything. Once you get most of the way down, you want to make sure that this is lined up. You can tell because you'll have black on either this side or this side. So if it's right in the middle, usually you can't see much. Right now this one is angled, but I believe it's angled minimal so that it'll straighten itself out. And just go ahead and tighten them down. Okay, now we got our plug in. Just going to take and open up our new cover plate. Go ahead and real gently put that on there. Make sure you're using the correct size regular flat-headed screwdriver. And just twist this a little bit to start at the top. And then you're going to want to just do the same thing to the bottom. I'll leave the screws both going the same way. And there you have it. A new outlet is installed. Looks much better than the previous one did.